Hal indaka su'alun? Are you with me? If you remove min, Brother Hassan, then su'alin will become su'alun. Brother, this is the eloquence of the language. And all these things are in the Quran. A very beautiful example comes. Okay. So, su'alin is your mubtada and indaka is khabar. And min in this construction is called min. Highlight this, brother. Min zaida. The extra min, okay? And it is used to emphasize the meaning of the sentence. There are two conditions for using the extra min. Of course, there are conditions, but these are the sentence should contain negation, prohibition, or interrogation. The interrogation should only be with particle hal. You cannot use a. If you use a, you cannot use min. Has to be hal. The noun following the extra min should be indefinite. That is another condition. Okay? Fine. Now, example of negation. Ma ghaba min ahadin. No one is absent. What kind of a sentence is this, brother? Jumla fi'liya. This is Jumla fi'liya. Ghaba is your fi'l madi. Where is fa'il? Ahadin. But fa'il has to be marfu. Because min zaida. Remove min, it is ahadun. So ahadin is your fa'il. How will you describe it, brother and sister? Write down. Write down, brother and sister. Got the idea? Is it clear? It's majroor, lafzan. But mahlan, it's marfu. Because mubtada has to be marfu. So keep this sentence handy. We will be using it quite often. That something is majroor, lafzan, and then it is mahlan, something else. Okay, fine. So what will you say? Here I want to describe, brothers and sisters. Ma, how will you describe ma? Harfu nafi. Ghaba, fi'lun, ma'din, mabniun ala fatah. Min, harfu jar, zaidun, you can say. Fine. And then ahadin, fa'ilun, marfu'un, and then you will say majrurun lafzan and marfu'un mahlan. Are you with me? So it's your file, but it is your file. Majrurun lafzan wa marfu'un mahlan. Does it make sense? Of course it makes sense to me. That I understand that min was brought in as an extra emphasis, and it made the file majroor, but it is only lafzan. Mahalan, it is still marfu. In its original position, it is still marfu. Sister Maimuna? Lafzan means by word. Yeah, lafzan. Okay, fine. Sister, brother and sister. Ma raitu min ahadin. Ma harf nafi. Ra'i, fi'al, tu, fa'il, min, harfu jar zaida, and what is ahadin? Mafulun bihi. Are you with me? Remove min. Ma raitu ahadin. I did not see anybody. So what will you say now? Majrurun lafzan Mansubun mahlan. Mafulun bihi. Sahih, brothers and sisters? Fine. Next one, brother. Prohibition. La yakhruj min ahadin. La nahiya. Yakhruj fi'lun mudari'un majzumun. Bisukun. Where is the file? Ahadin. What will you say now? Ahadin majrurun lafzan marfu'un mahlan fa'ilun. And min is harfu jarrin zaida. Fine. Are you getting the idea, brothers and sisters? Fine. None should go out. La taktub min shayyin. Now you can say, La taktub shayyan. Don't write anything. But in order to emphasize more, you use min. La taktub min shayyin. So brother, what is la? La nahiya. What is taktub? Fi'lun mudari'un majzumun bi sukun. Are you with me? And then, where is the file? Mustatir. Takdiruhu anta. And min harfu jar zaida. Shay'in. Maf'ulun bihi. Majrurun lafzan. Mansubun mahlan. Got the idea, brothers and sisters? I found these things very fascinating. They are very interesting, but we've got to understand it. If you are strong, you will never have to sing this song. If you are not strong, then probably you will be singing this song. Hawa mein udta jaye, hawa mein udta jaye, mera fi'l o mera fa'il, ho ji, idhar udhar lehraye, mera mudaf aur mudaf ilayhi, ho ji. I hope you don't have to sing this, but or maybe you like to sing it. This was once upon a time a very, very popular song. It is still very popular. And it talks about dupatta. Have you heard this before, brother Abdul Samad? You have, huh? You have, Sister Sakir? No, you have not heard this song? हवा में उड़ता जाए मेरा लाल दुपट्टा मलमल का हो जी. That is the original song. हवा में उड़ता जाए मेरा लाल दुपट्टा मलमल का. Anyway, Sister Sumayya, you are lost. She sings that my, hijab, malmal, soft like silk, is flying in the air, Okay, fine, brothers and sisters. Now, interrogation. Hal min su'alin. And then, what is the, any questions? Are you with me? In English we say, any questions? But actually we mean, do you have any question? And if you say, hal min jadid, what does it mean? Do you have anything new? You go to a store to buy something, and you are very familiar customer there, and the shopkeeper welcomes you, greets you, then you say, hal min jadid? Anything new? In English you will say anything new, means have you received, have you got anything new? Okay? Fine, brother. Now comes Quran. Sister Maimuna, आपकी दिल की आरज़ू यहाँ पूरी होती है आज. Sister Manas, I say Sister Maimuna. Okay, now see Quran comes. Now Quran will come most of the time, Do you want to analyze it? I want to analyze it, brother. Inshallah. You will love it. You will really love it. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? Yawma. That is the Yawmul Qiyamah, brother. Yawma. What is Yawma, brother? Zarf. Zarfu Zaman. Are you with me? Yawma. Zarfu Zaman. And Nakulu. What is Nakulu? Fi'lun Mudari'un. Marfu'un bidamma. Where is the fa'il? Mustatir. Takdiruhu. Nahnu. We. Who is Nahnu? Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, when He speaks in His majesty, will use Nahnu. Fine. Nakulu. Li Jahannama. What is Li? Harf jar. Jahannama. Diptot, mashallah. Li Jahannama. Jahannama. Ismun majrurun. Bili. Wa alamatu jarrihi. Al-fatahatu. لأنه ممنوع من صرف. Are you with me, brother? Inshallah. You will be able to write all these things slowly. And if you cannot write it now fast enough, don't worry. We are only, we have 300 pages to go. You will get enough opportunity and enough of listening and you will become master, inshallah. Fine, brother and sister. Halim talati. Now what is this? What kind of a sentence is this? Tell me the verb. Read the verb. Im talati. Im talati. Where is the verb? And do you see file there? Ti. Ti is the file. Muannas is the file. Who is this Muannas? Jahannam. Remember, Jahannam is a Muannas. So Allah is asking the Jahannam, are you filled up with all the mujrimeens? Are you filled up? So Allah is asking Jahannam on Yawm al-Qiyamah, when all the accounts are settled. Brother, we got to be accountable for what we say, what we think, and what we do. Allah is going to take everything into account. And those who transgress in this world without fear of Allah, without thinking of accountability and Yawmul Qiyamah, they are all mujrims. And they'll be thrown in the Jahannam. And after they are thrown, Allah is going to ask the Jahannam, Halim talati? Are you filled up? Now I ask you, what kind of a verb is this, Sister Maimuna? Look at it. Can you recognize? Sister Hafsa. Form 8, mashallah. Form 8. Form 8, brother. What makes you think it is Form 8? This ta is a sign, imta. Okay, so what is the verb? I'll write down the verb. Im ta la ah. What is the root? Mala'a, to fill. What is the root? Mala'a. Yamla'u. Mala'a. So, brother, why there is a sukoon here? On Hamza, I should write down Hamza properly. Why there is a sukoon there? Sister Maimuna? Because the mutaharrik pronoun came. Are you with me? All these things you got to keep it in mind. Mutaharrik pronoun came, the lam kalima got a sukoon. Very important to keep this in mind. Remember in Madi where the mutaharrik pronoun start, from hunna downwards. And in Mudariya only hunna and antuna. Keep all these things should be in our mind. Okay, brothers and sisters. So, وَتَقُولُ, brothers and sisters, وَتَقُولُ. And she says, تَقُولُ, why تَقُولُ? Muannas. Hiya تَقُولُ. Fine. Hal min mazid, she's asking Allah, do you have any more to send it to me. Huh? But then here she cannot say, Halindaka mazidun. Huh? The scholars have written the sentence. What is the actual sentence? Huh? Write down, brother. This is the translation. Huh? Like this is an estimation. Hal hunaka mazidun. Now analyze this, brother. Hal harfu istifham. Hunaka. Now this is, brothers and sisters, this is jumla ismiya. Huh? So we have to have mubtada and khabar. What is hunaka? Zarf. Huh? Zarf. Shibu jumla. We are now advanced, sister Maina. Shibu jumla, sister Sukhaina. Fi mahalli. Khabar is always marfu. Raf'in khabar. Are you with me? This is how we'll describe, brother. Shibu jumla fi mahalli raf'in khabar. No more short, there's a necessity, we describe it. Huh? And what is mazidun? Okay. Now you can also say, hunaka shibu jumla fi mahalli raf'in khabarun mukaddam. Advance. Mazidun is mubtada marfu'un, okay, and alamatu raf'ihi. Or you can also say mubtada muakhar. You can say. All these things you will come across in the books. When you are trying to study the advanced grammar books, or your sister Arifa, all these things are present in Nurul Yaqeen. All of them are there for us to study, inshallah. Did you get the idea? Now the last thing, brothers and sisters. The last thing. Okay, look at it. Yawma. What do you see in Yawma, Brother Abdul Samad? I see single fatah. What is the sign of single fatah? No. There's another sign. It is that there's a mudaf ilayhi following it. Are you with me? Remember? Kitabu Muhammadin, not kitabun. Are you with me? So look at it. Yawma. Okay? So this is your zarf. And in this case, brothers and sisters, it is mudaf. But we don't say that. But we know that mudaf ilayhi has to be there. And mudaf ilayhi is majroor, remember? So what is this sentence? Nakulu jumla fi'liya. See, you described nakulu. You said fi'lun mudariun marfuun fa'il mustatir taqdiru nahnu li jahannam jar majroor. Now you will say, what will you say? Al jumlatul fi'liyatu fi mahalli jarrin mudaf ilayhi. Are you with me? Now, if you did not get it, don't worry. Because I told you, now we will come, when we study Quran, we will come across sentences which come as a mudaf ilayhi, which will come as a hal. Are you with me? So this is yawma. Whenever you see yawma, then the next thing, whether it is one word or a sentence, the whole thing is mudaf ilayhi. Yawma nakulu li jahannama. The day we will tell the Jahannam. So we will tell the Jahannam is mudaf ilayhi. Yawm of, you can say day of, you can say that if you want to, but I would say, and it will be better, I will say yawma zarf zaman. Fine. Period. And then you describe nakulu. Sister Maimuna, You'll describe the whole sentence. And then you place this sentence for mudaf ilayhi. Even the sentence will have a grammatical value. We are going to learn. And this third book is going to teach us all these things. And these are very advanced. And alhamdulillah, if you have worked hard and if you have understood book 2 very well, then brothers and sisters, then book 3 is Jalebi and Pakoda. I have said enough halwa puri. Now I say jalebi and pakoda. Okay, brothers and sisters? With some hot chutney. It's very easy, very interesting. I would request you to revise as much as you can. My brothers and sisters, remember it is intensive course. I know you are very busy. Do as much as you can. And I always pray, may Allah make it easy for you to understand. And may Allah make it easy for me to explain. So this is the way, Brother Abdul Mukim, we are going to study. But you only have to study once. Not every time the sentence comes, we have to sit down and analyze. But when you are studying for the first time a sentence in the Quran, then your mind is trying to figure out how the sentence has been constructed. Do I understand fully? And brothers and sisters, after you understand this, now Allah is saying, Allah's word is truth. There are no ifs and buts. There is no other meaning. How the Jahannam will be, only Allah knows. I have to believe in it. How will be the paradise? Only Allah knows. I believe in it. Okay, as a Muslim. Because these are ghaib. These are the things which are not in front of our eyes. They are hidden. And as a Muslim, we believe in it. Even Allah Himself is hidden from us. We believe in Him. And so these are the things we believe in Him. Yawma nakulu, the day we will say to the Jahannam, Halim salati, are you filled up? And the Jahannam will say, Watakulu, and she will say, Hal min mazid, do you have more there? I got lots of place. Send me more. But we have to take a lesson from this, that there is an accountability and nobody can forgive us except Him. All our good deeds and all our bad deeds are like debit and credit balance. Are you with me? They are like debit and credit. Okay? If our debits are more, then we are in trouble. If our credits are more, alhamdulillah, we have a hope. Allah will forgive all our debits and only look to our credits, inshallah.